and a computer engineering major who enjoys collecting vinyl albums with a purple feather in his hat.
Yes!
Ow! He is a singer-songwriter and plays several instruments. He loves the ocean and has surfed up and down the Carolina coast. What is that in your mouth?
Cigarette.
Broken cigarette. No, shy they're not. Our next...
We may have to clone your husband.
Welcome. This is Kyle Lindley. Kyle, are you ready for a history class?
No.
Name a historic figure that you admire. What would you ask them if given the opportunity?
Okay. I don't think that's too hard. I think Heather Locklear is pretty historic. And I sure wish she'd return my phone calls. Or Ben Bowers' mom, for that matter.
Obviously, those in the audience know what you're talking about.
Get it!
They say you're not supposed to play the back to the audience. I just wanted to try and see if I could. I'm actually going to need an audience member to help me with my talent. Let's see. Anybody's fine? Somebody I don't know? Seth, why don't you come on up? Yeah, I just need you to hold this word for me. Thank you. You've never done this before, have you? Because you're not doing it right. You need to hold it. Alright, this song is about smoking cigarettes. See, I don't just walk around with cigarettes in my mouth for no reason. Although they do make me look cool. Nah, but really, a lot of engineers smoke cigarettes, and I just hope none of them die of lung cancer before exams are over. And this is a song, a Western swing song, I think it's written in the 50s by Merle Travis, made popular by Tex Williams. It's called Smoke That Cigarette. Well, I'm just a fellow with the heart of gold and the ways of a gentleman, I've been told. The kind of guy that wouldn't even harm a flea. Me and a certain character met the guy that invented that cigarette. Well, I'd murder that son of a gun in the first degree. Well, it ain't cause I don't smoke myself, and I don't reckon it'd hinder your health. Well, I smoked all my life and I ain't dead yet. But engineers are all the same. In a study group or a poker game, everybody's gotta stop while they have that cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, well, tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make him wait. You just got to have another cigarette. Old Dame Fortunes are doing me right. The kings and the queens just kept on coming around. Well, I got a fool and I bet it high. Said my bluff didn't work on a certain guy. Just kept on raising and I laid the money down. Well, he raised me and I raised him. I sweated blood, I gotta sink or swim till finally he called it and didn't raise the bed. I said, Ace is full, pal, how about you? He said, well, I'll tell you in a minute or two, but right now I just gotta have another cigarette. Well, smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, well, tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make him wait. You just got to have another cigarette. Well, the other night, had landed me a date with the cutest little girl in the 48 states, a hybrid uptown fancy little dame. Well, she said she loved me, and it seemed to me that the things was about like they ought to be. So hand in hand we strolled down Lover's Lane. Well, she was all so far from a chunk of ice, and our smooching party's going real nice. So by God, Jimbo, I believe I'd never get. Oh, but I gave her a kiss and a little squeeze, and she said, Tex, excuse me please, right now I just gotta have another cigarette. Smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke you'll set to death. Well, tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make it wait. You just got to have another cigarette. Tell Dean Johnson at graduation that you hate to keep him waiting. You just got to have another cigarette.
Is that the same cigarette from earlier in the show?